Um, um,
Electrify, what are you doing?
John, I'm trying to calm down.
Why?
Because I just received the coolest and fastest electric motorcycle style e-bike in its class, the MotorGo version 3. Woo! And if I don't calm down, I'm just going to be screaming on the video.
So, where is it?
It's over there. On the MotorGo version 3. Guys, after months of craving this e-bike, after months of wishing for it to arrive, after months of people telling me in my videos, asking me when are you gonna get it, I've been making videos about this e-bike arrival and then the upgrades that have been made, etc. It's finally here and I cannot believe it. And holy cow, okay, so this is literally my first mile and I'm doing it with you guys. So, wow. Okay, we're on a bike trail, so obviously we're going really slow. The speed limit, no, less. We're going like 10 miles an hour right now. But yeah, no, this bike is so sweet. The way it looks and the little bit that I've done half a mile, holy cow. It's so comfortable too. This saddle is good. The other thing I'm noticing, oh my God, it's so powerful, guys. The other thing I'm noticing is to the size. Honestly, I thought when I first saw it out of the box, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be really short for a tall rider like myself, but it's not. I mean, for a moped style e-bike, of course, it's a lot smaller than like the, you know, like my wired, like the E-Cells 5-star that are really tall with the 26-inch tires. But it's still a good size. It's like an adult size. So yeah. Oh my God. All right, guys. So we're going to go to a road where we can ride faster. So yeah, so I can continue giving you a more in detail first impression thought. But I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys. So I'm going to do, okay, this is not a top speed run. I'm not ready for that yet. I have to get really comfortable on this bike in order to go 50 miles an hour, right? But I just want to see right now how it handles at speed. So, you know, let's say 30, 35 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. Just see how it feels. Ready, John? 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! All right. And guys, it gets to top speed so fast. I'm already going 30. And again, you know, it feels like one of those sports cars that, you know, you can be like driving fast, but you don't feel the speed. 32.6. So this bike has 3 levels of power, pedal assist, and each level gives you more power from what I'm noticing. So right now on pedal assist 2, throttle only, it's capping me at 32 miles an hour. I was just telling John that this bike reminds me of a jet. It's so quiet. It's so quiet, but it just cuts through the air. It's so smooth, it's powerful. It can catch you by surprise because, like I said, it makes no noise and it just cruises. It's so comfortable, it's so stable too. Oh my gosh, so So yeah, be on the lookout, guys. I'm gonna be the first YouTuber to attempt to get it to 50 miles an hour. Well, it's not like nobody else has attempted it, but it's only because of my weight. I am much lighter than the YouTubers with this bike. And plus, I have the upgraded one. The controller was upgraded from version 1 for more speed. So, yes, the controller was upgraded too. I'm sorry, the motor. All right, guys, I will see you in a little bit. I'm gonna keep testing it more. All right, guys, we're at the reservoir with very wide streets here so that I can tell you about more of my first impressions. And okay, but let me tell you this first, okay? So we're at a reservoir. Speed limit is 35 miles an hour. This is during the week, during the day, so there's barely any cars. And cars here are used to sharing the road with bikes, okay? Because I've just got some of you guys telling me like, oh, why are you occupying the whole lane and disturbing traffic? I promise I'm not. We've even had a park ranger and his car riding behind, and they haven't said anything. One, because we're usually going the speed limit, and two, because again, like, bikes are even more of a priority inside the reservoir than cars are, but we share the road. Like, cars are used to seeing bikes in the lane, in the road. So having said that, like, now John is gonna tell me when there's a car coming, and I will go behind him so they can pass, okay? So, all right. So with that being said, let's go back to our first impressions. Oh my God, I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Yeah, check out the bike. It just looks it's so hot. It's just a hot bike. And it feels great, guys. Like, okay, so this e-bike goes for $2,500, but this is punching above its class. I'm sorry, like, the specs, the performance, the way it rides, it's so stable. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so the seat, at first I was concerned because, you know, in the pictures, like, it looks prickly. And I mean, it is prickly, but it doesn't feel prickly. It's really plush, it's long. And yeah, I feel like I can just ride for a long, long time with this saddle. And it has a full twist throttle. This is my first e-bike with a full twist throttle. Oh no, my X-Class, I think, had a full twist throttle, has a full twist throttle, but I'm really liking a full twist throttle. Really, really like it. Just be careful, of course, with whiskey throttle, which I haven't had any. I'm on pedal assist too. And like I said earlier, it caps you at like 32 miles an hour, which is perfect for our test right now. I'm not going to attempt to go over 40 miles an hour today, 35, 40, like to be safe and get used to. Now the bars, they're really comfortable. I'm in like an almost upright riding position, but not so much. I do have a little bit of a flex forward, which is great for control and maneuverability. The width of the handlebars is perfect. And yeah, so, okay, check me pedaling, guys. So this is definitely not a bike to be pedaling. And I barely, once the cadence sensor feels my, you know, the pedals moving, it takes off like a rocket. It's so cool. But yeah, my legs are pretty crunched over right there. But you know, this is a moped style e-bike, so this is meant for throttling. And honestly, I don't even feel like pedaling with this one. I mean, yeah, this is for throttling around. The brakes feel fantastic too so far. And yeah, let's see how it handles. So, oh, let me get behind John because there's a car. See, letting the car go by, guys. Oh, and it's 25 miles an hour, the road right here. We were going the speed limit too, so yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it's not good. Yeah, it went away, so let me show you the handling. A ver, más rápido, John. Okay. You know, it's so stable. Like, you could ride it at high speeds with no hands. Yeah, no, it carves so well. Yeah, it does feel like a little motorcycle here. I do like, you know, for this style of e-bike, I do like that I'm lower to the ground. So I don't know, it just feels more planted. You know, it's so powerful. You know, I feel like at any moment I could just put a foot down if I have to. But yeah, it's such an exciting bike. You know, and it's just like loaded like a motorcycle. Like it has hazard lights, it has turn signals, it has low and high beam. It has a horn, of course. Let's see. It could be louder, to be honest. I think it's louder than the first version, but it could be louder. But you have it right there. You know, it has a turn ignition key. The tires are perfect. There's like dual sport tires that grip to the street really well. Yeah, no, this e-bike is really everything that it's cracked up to be. And I know $2,500 is a lot of money, guys, but think about it. To get this kind of performance and specs, you would have to spend close to $5,000 because we're talking about like Surin territory, okay? Like Surin goes 45, 50 miles an hour, same speeds as this one. Dual suspensions, has a motorcycle setup and stuff. Yeah, let me show you the bounce of the suspensions now. It feels so plush and bouncy. I love it. And this is not an e-bike for off-roading, but you can do some off-roading. And yeah, I mean, this is going to provide you with so much comfort for riding on the streets. So can't say enough good things about it on first impressions. Something that I really like about Go Power Bikes is that they give you a lot of customizing options, accessories, and things to make your bike your own and to fit you perfectly. So okay, I'm a tall rider. I'm 5'11" with a 32-inch inseam, and I know there's a lot of guys, obviously, that are way taller than me. And in order to make this bike more comfortable for taller riders, Bryson Go Power Bikes is giving us, he made a bracket for the saddle, and instead of having, once you add it, instead of having a standover height of 33 inches, it's going to go up to 35, 36 inches from the ground. So this is going to be a lot more comfortable for us taller riders because, well, obviously better for pedaling if you want to pedal this bike a little bit. And also, if you're just throttling around, I do prefer to have my legs a little bit more straight, not as scrunched. So that's going to help for that too. So thank you so much, Bryson, for sending me this, well, the bike and the upgrade. The other thing that Bryson was so kind to send me was the shock, the rear shock. It's a 450-pound shock. And again, it's made for heavier riders or lighter riders, but if you're carrying cargo, a lot of cargo or both, right? So he just added to his accessory page a rear shock that has a 350-pound shock. So I do have it at home, and I'm going to be putting those two things, so the seat extender plus the softer rear shock. But in this first maiden voyage ride, I wanted to try it stock for you guys, to let you know exactly how it feels coming out of the box. Okay, so yeah, and then there's also, he's offering a lot more things. If you go into the accessories, there is, there is a rear rack with a backrest. There are baskets, there are tubes, there are, yeah, he's selling the shock separately. I mean, he has a nice variety of things. Oh, and, okay, in my opinion, this bike comes perfect stock. But if you want even more range than this massive battery, it's a 60-volt, 25-amp-hour, you can buy a second battery. And because, like, check out, ya lo puedes cortar yo en la cabeza. Check out this huge cavity in the middle of the frame. You can add a second battery there and just extend your range by a lot. I mean, I would say probably close to 100 miles. Maybe, I haven't looked, but I don't know, somewhere around there. So yeah, lots of things. And then Other than that, guys, in my opinion, this bike has plenty of power, and this is without even trying the top speed run yet. And the brakes are phenomenal. Like, everything is dialed in. You have your lights. So yeah, there's nothing that you need to add. So for $2,500, like having all of this, you're all set. Plus, I do have a discount code for you guys, 5% off. So it'll bring the bike down to $2,350. I'll put or $2,375. I'll put the price up on the screen. And yeah, and then you'll also help to really support the Electrify Latina channel. Yeah, I think it's like $125 off of the total of the price. So I mean, bang for the buck galore with this e-bike. I'm impressed. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And I'm going to end this video going fast. Okay, ready, John? Let's go a little bit faster. Maybe let's get it to 40. Guys, thank you so much for coming along to another one of my videos. I will be seeing you tomorrow back for another video. Lots of goat content on its way. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. 37, 38. Woo! Always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding.